Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Okay, hi, how are you? Let me, I dropped my I dropped my camera off my computer the other day. Oh, you can't hear. Am I too soft? Hello. I have my mic sensitivity down because I'm loud and I don't want to bust out anybody's eardrums. So, my bad. Knock that over. Just casually breaking things. Don't mind me, everybody. Covered in red. Hi, peanut butter. Is that better? Can you guys hear me? Hello. Okay, so you can. I do hope I have a good time streaming. I'm really excited to play this game. This was one of my favorites when I first started streaming. I really liked this game. It was a fun game. The storytelling was nice and like smooth. Hold on, I'm like in the way of the room. The storytelling is nice and smooth and like I eat it up. I eat it up every time. I eat it up every time. There we go. Alright, kitty patooties. I'm gonna turn down this music just a little bit. Okay. It's real good. It's real great, but I can't hear myself think. There we go. Okay. All right, friends. How are you all? How is your day? How is your heart? How are we feeling today? Apologies for not being able to be here yesterday for our regular streaming date. Unfortunately, but also fortunately, I got to go see my friend perform. She's a burlesque dancer, so she's a performer, so it was a night. So my throat is gone. Don't look at me for no husky. Don't look at me for nothing. Okay? Okay? All right? All right, guys. How was everybody's day? How's everybody's evening, morning, night? How are we doing? Please lurk. We are lurking friendly in this house. We are lurking friendly, everybody. You know what? This is probably something I need to say every time. But we are indeed lurking friendly. You guys don't have to feel the need to show up in a way that you can't show up. We're cozy, remember, we're cozy. We're doing what we can with what we got, and sometimes we ain't got that. So feel free to lurk, do as you please, and I can sit here and talk to myself for hours. And y'all know that. Y'all know I will sit here and talk to myself for hours. Today's warm, cozy drink is I made some stewed apples, and I took the water that was left and I kind of made like a little tea with it. So that I put some of that in here, and then I put a little bit of honey, and then also 2 packs of, what tea is that? Of peach ginger tea, because I'm tired. Black tea. And y'all know I don't usually drink black tea. So anyway, let's get started. Okay. Whee! put you over here, my deck microphone. What? Okay. Alright, cuties. Let's get started. No, thank you. My cat's really upset with me right now. I put my guitar in front of the door so they can't just bust in. He's not happy. Okay. Are we all fluffed up? Are we all ready to go? I think so. I'm gonna put you, my darling, down here, away from my face. There we go. Like in level with my face, but away from my face. You know what I mean? All right. Do I agree with that? Yes. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sleepybug. If you are new here, it is nice to meet you, cutie pie. And if you are returning, I missed you, sleepyhead. And welcome to the hub of all things oh so cozy, oh so sleepy, and oh so sweet. Today, we are going to be returning to, oh, hold on, my bad, I forgot the whole intro. And oh so sweet. Oh, I gotta do the whole thing over again. Oh God. It's okay. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Sleepybug. If you are new here, it is nice to meet you. If you are returning, I missed you, sleepyhead. And welcome to the hub of all things oh so cozy and oh so sleepy and oh so sweet. Here in the Snugglebug Sanctuary, we do voice acting, gameplay, and what else do we do? And we play cozy games as well. Today we are playing a visual novel that is based off the Five Nights at Freddy's game, which is called FNAF DAYBREAK. They do have a previous game, so if you want to go ahead and watch that first, that is completely okay. But this is the second part of the series, and I'm excited. I really liked this game the first time around, and I feel like I'm gonna like this game. I'm gonna like it even more. I feel like I'm gonna like this even more. So I'm excited. You're excited? Let's do it! I've been very singy these last few days, so I apologize. But also, I don't. I love you, though. Alright, darlings. My darlings. You don't need to see my entire life. Okay, there we go. My David is a mess right now. Okay, let's go ahead and hit start. Okay, our name is Sleepy, 5 E's. Oh, let me raise up the game for the volume. Let me raise up the game volume. There we go. Is that hearable? Somebody throw an emoji in there so I know. All right, so our name is Sleepy with 5 E's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your name is Sleepy. Yes. Okay. So right now the only night that is out is night 1. So let's see. It feels like a lifetime ago since that day. In reality, only a few months have passed since it happened. I still find it hard to believe myself. What was supposed to be just the 6th day of my job at a glorified mall because I desperately needed some form of income, a mall where most of my coworkers are robots. Then again, they tend to be more pleasant to be around than people anyway. Usually. Oh, hold on, let me move my head from... Nope, not live chat. Where's my face? Nope. Where is my face? Oh, here it is. I'm gonna move myself over here because I imagine that we're gonna do it the other way. Alright. Usually. Hold on. Then again, they tend to be more pleasant to be around than people anyway. Usually. Especially one. Or, I guess, two? They're two minds piloting one body, technically. Two individual minds piloting a singular robot made in the image of the sun and the moon. Tasked with the sole purpose of looking after the smallest of children that aren't quite ready for the rest of the sprawling, bright, very loud, and overstimulating mall. I met them as I was still getting used to my work schedule and new environment, and I like to think we've become good friends since then. Definitely better friends than most of my human coworkers. Not that I talk to them that much. Not for a lack of trying. My schedule, along with how huge this place is, means I can't go the entire night only seeing one or two people at most. But, in a way, not having to interact with people means less stress for me. People are unpredictable in the best of times. You don't always know what they're after. Ooh, what did that mean? What did that mean? You know? Wow, it's getting ominous already. Okay. Alright, this is great. This is great. Sometimes I wonder if it was all some weird dream. Something my subconscious crafted up to fill in a sleep-deprived haze in my memory. The time I was almost murdered by a stranger in a rabbit costume of all things. Almost dragged into some dark back room, which might have been in my final resting place if I had just been slightly more unlucky. I just happened to be lucky enough to be just barely rescued by Moon, who I had only met that night. I always forget that we don't know them for long. I've hardly told anyone about what happened. The incident has, for the most part, stayed between me, my attacker, and the bot that saved my life. To everyone else, it would probably sound like I've finally lost my mind after inhaling too much dust and lead that definitely still exists in the paint here. Oh no. Not that I could blame anyone for thinking that. And yet, I keep going back there. That stupid, overly monetized mall that I almost died in. Time and time again. Every night. 5 days a week. Never mind. Maybe I am just crazy. I don't think a sane person would keep working at the place where they almost got stabbed by some costume freak. I guess I'd feel bad if I left. The bills won't pay themselves, I guess. Hi, Aaliyah. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. I saw you pop up in the corner of my eye. You typed right at a perfect time. A perfect lull. Welcome in. It's great to have you here. Let's see. The bills don't pay themselves, I guess. I guess I'd feel bad if I left. Never feel bad for leaving the... If a place is not where you're supposed to be, y'all don't feel bad for being there. I'm just saying. The bills don't pay themselves. It's okay. But the bills don't pay themselves, I guess. I can't really afford to work somewhere else anyway. This was the only job offer I'd managed to land after months of searching. Oh, the job market right now. We don't want to talk about that. I guess it could be worse. I mean, I could be dead in a mall food court right now. I stretched my arms above my head, trying to blink the exhaustion out of my eyes while my alarm continues to assault my ears without... Oh, stop with the piercing tone, okay? That triggered me. A brief sigh escapes my lips before I finally turn over and turn off my third alarm. I guess I'm feeling extra sluggish today. I force myself to sit up and go about my routine like normal. Ooh. I could probably do it in my sleep at this point, if sleep driving wouldn't end with me in my car in a ditch or flying off the highway, and also dead. I pull into the parking lot next to the massive building, those oh-so-familiar neon lights reflecting off my car. Ooh. Can we just talk about how their art has gotten a lot better? Like, they already had good art, but like this is really pretty. I really like it. Good job. After finding and backing into a nice parking spot, I'm sure oh my god. After finding and backing into a nice parking spot, I make sure I have the necessities on me. Phone, keys, employee ID, wallet, lunch for later. At last, I leave my car and start the walk to the building, making extra sure my car is locked before I start the new week. Even now, I still feel like I see things in the reflection of my windshield every time. There's nothing there, but I can't help but do a double take nonetheless. I tightly grip my keys in my hand, like one would a knife, but what? You know what? I've done that, especially when I used to go into work at 5 a.m., but I was an opening person, so I would go in there at like 8. It would be like 8 o'clock. So that was great. That was wonderful. I tightly grip my keys in my hand like one would a knife. Not that it does much for me anyway. There's nothing there. Look, I'm looking across the screen. I'm like, because you know when they be like, yeah, there's nothing there. There's always something there. I head inside. I sigh as I mindlessly make my way over to a small machine attached to the wall next to another door, clocking in for the night. Next to it is a small whiteboard. Written on it is my name and the names of my coworkers, none of whom are in the room with me at the moment. The whiteboard just lists our designated break times and any specific task we need to do throughout our shift. As for me, I have 3 of them. First, I have to sort of check up with the DJ Music Man. Oh no, since he has some behavioral bug that hasn't been looked at in months. What else is new? Secondly, a new arcade machine has to be restored and hooked up in the Fastcade. Apparently, we just had a whole cabinet sitting around and no one noticed it until now. And lastly, the start of several short maintenance checks for the daycare attendant. Oh, right. I haven't actually seen Sun and Moon for about 2, maybe 3 weeks now. If I remember correctly, they've been down in parts and services. No! Famous last words. It couldn't be worse. It couldn't be worse. Thankfully, not because something wrong with me, but supposedly they've gotten some upgrades alongside most of the others. Okay. The maintenance checks are just standard procedure to make sure they're working properly. Who was laughing so hard? I'm the you could tell that they got their friends to do this, and it's really cute, and I really enjoy it. Would be nice to talk to Sun and Moon again. In general, I haven't gotten to see them as much since I'm usually not confined to just one area of the Pizzaplex anymore. I finally leave the break room, deciding to do the daycare attendant's maintenance check first. It's sorta out of the way since my other 2 tasks are in the arcade. That, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't at least a little bit curious to see any cool visual changes to Sun and Moon. Visual changes? What did you do? I'm so excited. What do you mean visual changes? The glam rocks got upgraded about 3 months ago, primarily visual changes to make them more expressive and lifelike. That's terrifying. And as I'm walking, I already see some of the security staff bots wandering about, dotted amongst the small crowd of remaining people. The Pizzaplex is going to be closing soon, so that's to be expected. Hi, Taylor. How are you? Welcome in. That's okay. That's okay. Welcome in. It's good to see you. It's good to hear from you. I put my tea warmer on too hot, and I might regret it. Hold on. Okay. Though, that does remind me of someone else I haven't seen in a while. Vanessa. So, okay, in the timeline, in the 5 Nights timeline, is this after Vanessa and the whole situation? I still remember trying to tell her about what happened to me that one night. That night I was attacked. She and the other security staff said they looked into it, but the security cameras apparently picked up nothing. Everything from that time period is just gone. Definitely not concerning or anything. They had some more human security guards present during the next week or so just in case, but nothing came of it, at least from what I've heard after the fact. Maybe it was effective? Or maybe whoever attacked me was just waiting for them to give up. I don't have time to worry about the past, though. As awful as it was, I literally can't do anything about it now. Trust me, I tried. It's called therapy. I'm assuming... Oh, this music is so cute. I like this music, it's so cute. Hey. I could get jiggy with this. Okay. I'm assuming whatever forms and such I'll need will be at the desk as I stop outside the daycare. I tried to get a look inside through the glass, but the lights are out. They really worked hard on this. The art looks completely different from like the first game. Maybe. I might be imagining this. I probably need to play the other one again. Because I'm like, I could have swore that the art was different. Hold on, guys. Oop. All right. You ever choke on your spit? Okay. The lights are out. Okay. I decide to just bite the bullet and go inside. Sunny and Moody. Oh, they did a lot. They did such a good job. I love this. They did such a good. I hope the creator is proud because this came out absolutely beautiful. It came out absolutely beautiful. I really like it. I glance at the padded floor that sits just beyond the desk. On it are several little kids, fast asleep between mats and small blankets. I keep quiet for now, so as to not disturb them as I look around for a very familiar robot. Considering his hide and glowing red eyes, he shouldn't be hard to miss, but I don't see him among the kids he's supposed to be looking after. Strange. Yep, there he is. I shouldn't. Hold on. I got too excited. Got too excited to see Moon because Moon is my favorite. I love Sunny, but Moon, I love me a grumpy man who loves kids. You know. He doesn't seem to notice me yet, already busy carrying one more child back to the others. Oh, I'm gonna save is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch because I don't wanna wake the baby. I also love babies and I don't wanna wake him up. I decide to not disturb him for now and simply watch him do the very thing he was made for while he still doesn't even notice me. It's a sweet sight. I still remember his playfully mischievous antics. So it's nice to see him be so quiet and careful with the children he's responsible for. I love him so much. I love him. Okay, I'm done. For a moment, I think I can hear the faintest sound of a music box, but that thought is interrupted as Moon finally sees me behind the desk. His expression is almost one of surprise, but he doesn't spare me a wave as he stays sat by the kids for another minute or two. During that short time, I search around for any maintenance forms left for me. Found it. I stand up fully, form in my hands as Moon approaches the desk. Oh, let me see my baby. How did we upgrade him? Moony! Ah! Moon! We are eating well tonight, my friends. We are eating well. Hi, Mr. Solo. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing good. You remember when I asked you what your favorite drink was that you made? Do you have other favorite drinks? Oh, I have a lot. Right now I'm sticking to hot drinks because my my everything is on the fritz and trying to actually kill me. So it's fine. I've been drinking a lot of I make stewed apples, and then I'll make the stewed apples and put them with the I'll make the stewed apples, and then you only have to use a little bit, and then you put some water with it, and that'll make like a nice little subtle apple tea, and it's really good for your tummy. And then I like to, what else do I like to do? I think that's kind of what I do right now. Very sleepy. Welcome back. Alright, I'm gushing about the creator right now. Because this art, I'm so happy they made a second one. They are fantastic. Like, I can't draw. I can draw. Everybody can do anything. Oh, you guys sent me a gift? Oh, thank you. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Can I like it? Ooh, child, I don't know how to do none of this. Ooh. Oh yeah, guys, guess what? I got monetized. I forgot to say it. Hi, I got monetized, you guys. I got monetized. So that means I do have some, I almost said subscriptions. I have some memberships. I guess they are just subscriptions. You know what I mean. I do have memberships. So if that is something you're interested in, support your favorite baby girl. Support your favorite baby girl. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, you can't hear me. You can't hear me? Really? My mic says. Can you guys hear me? My mic is on. Everything's on. Everything said it's doing what it's doing. Am I hitting? No, you're good. I thought I was screaming in y'all ear. It's quiet. Okay, I'm gonna turn it up some more. How's that? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Huh? Can you hear me now? Hello and welcome to my I can hear you. I have you all the way up though. Interesting. Okay. I'm so scared to mess up my sound system. Let me try a little bit more. I get so scared because I don't want to get peaky. This mic is really sensitive. How is it now? Wait, turn it back to normal then. I want to know and make sure that it's good. I did just turn it up. How's that? That is extra. Oh, hold on. I would just touch stuff. I just touched stuff. I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, that's good. Perfect. Unless you were talking about it was good until I went too far and it was getting peaky and I was crackling. You never heard of what, Taylor? Rainbow. Hi, Leah. How are you? Okay, y'all ready? Is that better? Is that better? Am I screaming? I just want to make sure I'm not screaming. That's my biggest that's my biggest worry. Is I don't want to sound like it's screaming at you and it's too loud. Mic is good. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Solo. Okay. So back to me gushing about Mooney. Look at him. Look at him. I've missed his face. I've missed his face. I missed his face. I missed his face. The art. Look at it. Look at him. Like, why are you leaning on the counter like that? Back up. Get out of my face, sir. You don't need to be that close to me. You don't need to be that close to me. You don't. Get away, but also don't. Please don't. The art has come such a long way. I really like it. It looks fantastic. I can't wait to leave a review and just gush about it. Be like, hey, you put your foot in that. You put your foot in it. Y'all know what that means? You put your foot in it. Okay, I'm done. Nice to see you again. Moon's permanent smile grows ever so slightly as he waves. However, his expression is still a calm one. I guess still not trying to be too excitable as he doesn't want to wake up the kids. Do they have voices? I don't know if they have voices this time. He hasn't said anything yet, so let me hold on. Matter of fact, you right. Let me go in here real quick. Yeah, they do have voices. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. I'm gonna turn the sound down too, just in case they start screaming at us personally. I'm gonna turn the music up too. Not that loud. Okay. Moon's permanent smile grows ever so slightly as he waves. However, his expression is still a calm one. I missed him so much. I guess still not trying to be too excitable as he doesn't want to wake up the kids.
Likewise. Very, very nice to be let out of the basement.
Yeah, I've missed that. The voice lines are always fantastic. I'll take it to my grave. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit more, and then I'm gonna go back.
Likewise. Very, very nice to be let out of the basement.
There we go. Turn my mic up again? Oh, okay, so what's happening is that I'm turning the music up, and then I'm turning my mic up too. It's a whole thing. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave things alone. I'm gonna put it here. How's that? How's this? Are we still good here? Oh, the apple tea drink? Hold on, Taylor, let me go see what you said. I never heard that before. Yeah, it is really good. It helps my stomach. I have a baby girl stomach, so it helps a lot. Okay.
Likewise. Very, very nice to be let out of the basement.
100? Oh, I can't do 100 because then the microphone will just start sounding crazy. I can, even that's a little scary for me. I'll put it there. I'll put it there. Yeah. Oh.
Likewise. Very, very nice to be let out of the basement.
There we go. You mean parts and services?
I see no difference.
I love him. I chuckle, shaking my head. Nice to see nothing's changed. Except his look. That's noticeably different. Nothing too drastic, but clearly something new. So, were the changes they made mainly visual?
Well, they wouldn't send you in here just to look at me, would they?
Their voice is all the way up. Everybody's voice is all the way up. You can only turn it up so high or it's gonna start screeching at you guys, and that's what I do not want. I do not want you guys to get screeched at. Okay.
I see no difference.
Okay. Mainly visual.
Well, they wouldn't send you in here just to look at me, would they?
Oh, we flirting. We're always flirting. We're always flirting. I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind. In a mean way? What's in a mean way, hun? Oh, no, you're not being mean if that's what you're saying. You're not being mean. Also, yes, Moon is a bald head. We love our original OG basketball head. Or what is it? Golf ball head. I mean, I don't mind. I plant one hand on the desk, my other hand holding the forms as I lean forward slightly. Moon just shakes his head, amused. The writing's fantastic.
How flattering.
Oh, I'm a bald head? Oh, why, thank you. I would look good bald. I appreciate it. I can't help but giggle, tilting my head. I know, I'm great.
And easily distracted.
Okay, well, maybe so. Moon pokes my forehead before gesturing to the form in my hand.
Focus.
On what? I honestly can't tell if that was a genuine push to focus on my job or if he just was messing with me. I sigh, still wearing a faint smile as I try to get back on topic. I just look good. You will look like a dude. You know what? Hold on. Let's see. I look straight up like my daddy. I would look like my daddy. I don't know. I think I would look good bald. I would look good bald. I would have to do makeup though. I wouldn't want to do that. So, you know, hair keeps me from having to do makeup. I was told to do some kind of maintenance check, you know, just to make sure whatever they change doesn't backfire and explode everywhere.
Yes, I know.
My
it's
Pookie.
not my first time.
Did he get British on us? Do it again, Moon. Hold on.
Yes, yes, I know. It's not my first time.
He sounded a little British to me. Moon spares the occasional glance back towards the sleeping children, probably just making sure we're not waking them up. Oh, we have so many CGs. What am I supposed to do here? We have so many CGs. We have so many CGs. This is fantastic. My neighbor had a cat, a black cat, and my mom called me and said, look at the cat. I turned to the cat mode in the second because my spirit animal is a cat. I love that. I take a look at the first question as Moon slouches a bit, resting his arms on the back of the desk so we're closer to eye level with each other. Pookie, I missed him. Oh, thanks, I appreciate it. He still towers over me even then, but an effort was made. What is the standard protocol for when a child's parent or guardian doesn't show up to the designated pickup time?
Have staff contact them. If there's no reply, call their emergency contact. If there's no reply from them, have staff contact authorities until the child can be picked up.
You know what? I feel like this is a common thing, unfortunately. Not in a good way or wanted way, but I feel like this is not an uncommon practice, and it's very sad. Define the warning system for... Oh, hold on. Stinky dog alert. I have a baby in my house. Okay. Define the warning system for repeated misbehavior from children.
1 warning for every 2 incidents. 6 warnings earn a temporary ban. 10 earns a permanent ban. A ban is earned quicker if the behavior calls for it.
Moon is out here banning babies, y'all. Name an example.
Physical violence towards other children or staff.
Okay, that's fair. All right, whatever, I guess. What is the standard protocol for when a parent or guardian doesn't show up for their child at the designated drop-off time?
Let staff contact them after 20 minutes. If an hour passes and they don't show up, mark them as a no-show.
Interesting. What do you do if a parent or guardian is behaving aggressively? Oh!
Remain polite. Continue to assist until they leave.
Okay.
Report to staff afterwards and let them handle it.
And if an unidentified individual is spotted in the pizzaplex after closing, what do you do?
Capture, restrain, and call security.
Poor Mooney. Good. I think that's everything. Looks like you did pretty well, so I wouldn't worry too much. I think Moon is about to say something, but I spot a few people standing by the door. Oh, can I help you? I'm interrupted by Moon stepping in front of me, straightening up his posture so he looks a bit more professional and less like a gremlin.
Sorry about that. It is pickup time, yes.
His tone is noticeably lighter too. Still has that touch of raspiness that's very much unique to him specifically, but it's softer. I always forget that he also works with kids. Now that I think about it, it's not been long before the daycare closes. It closes about 2 hours before the rest of the pizzaplex does. So I guess it shouldn't be surprising that a bunch of parents are showing up now. One of the parents, a clearly exhausted adult woman, speaks first. Yeah, sorry to bother you two.
No no. Don't apologize. Just wait right there.
Moon walks back to the sleeping kids, quietly sitting down next to one of them and gently wakes them up. I'm assuming it's the son of the woman that just spoke to him. The woman remains standing by the desk, yawning and brushing her hair out of her face as her other arm hangs limp, just barely not dropping her purse. Oh. I'm scared to help. Moon is very particular. He's very particular. I feel kind of awkward just standing around, so I leave the form on the desk and head over to the two of them, making sure to keep my footsteps light and my voice low. Want me to grab the kids' stuff for you? There's a bunch of little cubbies by the desk for the kids to store personal belongings, so I figured I could at least help with that. Moon glances at me, carrying the tired boy in his arms.
You don't have to do that, but if you really want to.
Whatever. Moon uses one hand to point towards the cubbies, one arm more than enough to comfortably hold the child as he walks fully.
Third one on the left, top row.
On it. Oh, Moon, are you on, son? We have to wait till the daycare comes up. We have to wait till the sun literally comes up. I do as instructed, retrieving a small blue backpack and waiting by the desk alongside the mother. I hand the bag to the mother, who thanks me while Moon helps the kid fully wake up so he may walk on his own. The boy is still clearly tired, but gives Moon a final hug before sluggishly walking to his mom, who lightly grabs his hand. Thank you so much, both of you. A smile makes its way on my face, even though I didn't really do anything. No problem.
Anytime. This is what I was made for, after all.
To have a definitive purpose. I love that for him. The mom waves before leaving, her kid beside her. I've had to work with guests occasionally during this and previous jobs, so it's really nice to have even one person that treats you like a human being rather than a verbal punching bag. Unfortunately, I can't stick around and hang out with robots my entire shift. I still have other things to do. I double-check to make sure I've actually filled out all the questions on the form. The next task is hooking up that new arcade cabinet, so I spare Moon one final wave before I go. He waves back, continuing with his job. Goodbye, King. At least this won't be the only time I get to actually talk to him. I have to keep doing these maintenance checks for the rest of the week. Walking into the lobby, there's still a good amount of people here. Heck, I can see a good amount of them grouped up close at the entrance. Probably one of the glam rocks doing photos or something. Honestly, the Pizzaplex does actually seem like fun when you can actually see how many people come here willingly. That, and the robots wandering around. The sound of kids running about, and the upbeat 80s music blasting from the speakers does give the place a nice liveliness. Makes the job less soul draining. Kind of. Okay. Listen. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. Finally, I arrive at the third floor, this time being greeted by loud techno music. I look around for the machine I'm supposed to restore, catching a glimpse of someone new. A decently pleasant surprise, that being the face of this entire establishment, Freddy himself. Show me Freddy, you guys. Freddy is my bias. I'm just putting that out there. He's my bias. Glam rock Freddy? Way to go, superstar. Like, oh yes. What is it? Something, I forgot his catchphrase. He seems to be looking for something, until his eyes notice me and he visibly brightens up.
Greetings.
We get a voice? Freddy! Why Freddy look like he on keto? Hey, Freddy. I'm supposed to be fixing up some old arcade cabinet. Any clue where that is?
Yes, I figured you'd be in the area by now. I was told to help you find it in case you were having trouble.
Hot Boy Freddy is not something I saw on my bingo card for 2026, and I thank you. I thank you. We love Hot Boy Freddy.
Here, follow me.
I follow him, smiling just a bit at his ever-friendly demeanor. I sound like Sin from Morning Jones. When I tell my men's voices are not, you know what, I won't say that. They are great. They're really great. They're fantastic. I know other robots were made to be approachable to some degree, but Freddy really takes it to another level. I once had to get him out of a freezer that he was left in overnight, and he told me he was sorry for the inconvenience. Because only Freddy could literally be stuffed in the freezer by himself for 12 hours and think he was the one in the way. Poor baby. I guess all the bots have their quirks. From being overly nice, even with when stuffed in an icebox, to literally tearing their own room apart like a twister and making it the staff's problem. Definitely not speaking from my own experience with a very particular gator. As we walk, Freddy occasionally waves at guests, mainly smaller kids that are excited to see Freddy up close. Not that I can really blame them. Freddy looks pretty cool in his new getup, very 80s inspired to go with the theme of the Pizzaplex. Listen. He eventually stops walking and gestures to the machine I have to restore. Next to it is a small toolbox along with various cleaning items.
Here you are.
He's so cute. And all the stuff I need to actually fix it is there. Thank God. Thank you, by the way.
Anytime.
He's so cute.
Freddy, remember, we're on stage in 30.
Ain't y'all about to leave? Y'all closing, right? I instinctively look towards the source of the voice, along with Freddy. A small crowd of children surround two more bots. Roxy! A wolf with a high-speed racer getup and a gator adorned with spikes and random tears in his outfit. I don't feel like asking about. Okay.
Don't worry. I didn't forget. I was just helping our friend here. That's all.
Just reminding you. All of you will be there for the show, right?
I love this. Her tail sways back and forth as she addresses the many kids crowding her, several of them cheering and running around excitedly.
Ha! Knew it.
You're just always right, aren't you?
Yeah, actually. Thanks for noticing.
Go off, Queen. Go off, Queen. I'm mad at her. Go off. Hello to you, too. I spare them a wave, which they return as they go back to entertaining the kids.
This is where we part ways for now. Good luck with that machine, by the way.
Thanks, I'll probably need it. Freddy smiles and waves before leaving to join the others, leaving me to deal with the beaten up, dusty as hell arcade cabinet. Apparently, we just had this thing laying around in some storage room for God knows how long and only now decided to dig it up and actually do something with it. The colors of the cabinet are faded. There's visible scratches in some places and there's a bunch of gunk and cobwebs all over it. Gross. Praying I don't find anything dead in this cabinet. That would be bad. Maybe not as bad as something living in the cabinet, though. Both sounds mildly traumatizing, and I don't have the money for therapy right now. You know, I've never heard such truer words. I never heard such truer words. I do get started by opening a panel on the back of the screwdriver, my lungs immediately getting bombarded with a cloud of dust. I have to drop the panel and cover my mouth with my sleeve as a coughing fit takes over. Do I even want to wonder what this thing was last cleaned? Or what ancient germs might have been picked up? A security bot! A staff bot stops next to me at one point, head tilted and hands slightly outstretched in what looks like meant to be concern. I'm fine, thanks. I do manage to stop coughing after a minute, taking a few deep breaths as the bot continues going about its business. Maybe I should ask for a biohazard mask before starting. Ooh, a minigame! Select each button in the correct order. Oh god, okay. Blue, pink. Blue, pink, orange. Blue, pink, orange, orange. Blue. Did I mess it up? Blue, blue. Blue, blue, green. Blue, blue, green, pink. Blue, blue, green, pink, green. Ooh, blue, blue, green, pink, green, pink. Did I mess up? Dang, this is hard. This is hard. Oh god. I'll turn it up just a little bit. Okay. All right. Pink, green. Pink, green, orange. Pink, green, orange, orange. Pink, green, orange, orange, orange. Pink, green, orange, 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 orange. Pink, green, orange, 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 orange. Oh crap, I don't know how many that was. Green. 1, 2, 3, 4, green, pink. Okay. Pink, green, 1, 2, 3, 4. Green, pink. Ooh. I got scared. I messed it up. Alright, nothing went wrong yet. Hopefully it stays that way when I actually get this thing plugged in and turn on, mentally keeping my fingers crossed. There's one empty outlet left, so I plug the machine into it. The screen is clearly on, just pitch black. I try waiting a minute, thinking it's just some time to boot up. Nothing happens, though. I try patting the side of the machine, hoping that magically fixes it. Maybe it just needs some reassurance. You never know. Nothing. Still a dark screen staring at me in the face. Same. Sighing, I use an old ancient technique called slamming my fist into the side of the machine. The screen finally lights up as the speaker starts playing a cheerful 8-bit tune. Balloon World, oh no. Huh. Well, it seems to be working okay. It definitely looks way nicer than when I first saw it. Not to pat myself on the back or anything. That took up a lot of time, though, and it's nearly my break time, so I decided to leave it as is. Actually, now that I think about it, the daycare should be closed by now. Maybe I can pay Sun and Moon another visit and eat my lunch there. My boyfriends! I have to make the trek back to the break room first. Let me see my boyfriends. When I enter the lobby again, there are still a few people, however clearly way less than there was when I got here. The break room is also still empty when I arrive, but there's nothing new. I clock out for my break before going to the whiteboard to erase the break time written for me. However, I notice another name. Apparently Vanessa's supposed to be here. Haven't seen her at all, though. Supposedly, she's been out sick for a while, and that's why I haven't seen her in a few weeks. Hopefully it's nothing serious, considering how long it's been already. A few weeks of being out of work sounds rough. I snap myself back to reality, not wanting to waste my break lost in my own thoughts. I grab my food from the small locker offered to me before making my way. Hey, excuse you. Y'all, this cat is from the streets. He's a thug. Sir. This is my room. I just work here. I grab my food from the small locker offered to me before making my way through the lobby. I make sure I'm not noticeable by guests as I head into the daycare. The light's now on. Sunny! I should not be this excited to see Sunny. I hear faint humming from the other side of the room when I walk in. I figured that it must be Sun, so I decide to head over. Now that I can actually see more of the daycare, it's no wonder these two have to spend the entire night up and about, aside from Moon's hourly patrols around the place. The area by the door is mostly organized, but everywhere else is kind of a wreck. The mats and blankets are scattered all over where the kids were previously sleeping. There's glitter, paper, and other craft supplies everywhere. Small plastic tables and chairs knocked over and various colorful stains on the ground and structures that I'm assuming is paint. Oh no. Honestly, I kind of want to help, but I also have to eat, and I don't think I have time for both. I do have time to at least say hi to Sun, though, who is currently busy picking up all the drawings and the other paper scraps left on the floor. He leaves a pile of them on the desk, humming to himself. Hey, Sun! Sun immediately turns in my direction, smiling brightly as he usually does when he comes over to greet me with a hug.
Friend, hello! So nice to have you back.
I missed him so much. Let's see his new design. Hold on. He's so cute. Where's his bow? His bow better still be there. If his bow is not there, I'm going to actually be upset. He has to lean down a lot to actually hug me, which I've gotten used to by now. Yeah, I was hoping to say hi to both of you now that you're all upgraded and stuff.
Aw, well thank you.
Cutie.
I do hope the new look was worth the wait.
Give us a spin. Give us a little spin. Wait, let's see. Yeah, he still has his bow. They look so good. The art, when I say the artist ate, they ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know? They ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I am so happy for them and for us. I'm happy for all of us. They look so good. I love this. Sun does a cute little twirl. Paper still... Oh, I thought that was a cat. Paper still in hand as he poses in a typical showman manner. It's cute. I think it's cute. I like the little bow tie that has the little bell on it, especially. Sun's torso starts spinning as he giggles to himself, one hand seemingly covering his face as if embarrassed.
I'm glad you think so.
Oh my goodness. Adorable. Again, I can't fight the smile that grows on my face, still endearing as ever. I do eventually have to go take a seat at the desk, though. I can already feel my body demanding food from me, and I am not about to go ignore it. If you don't mind, I'm gonna eat my lunch over here. Sun spares me a wave and already focused on his cleanup duties.
Go on.
I turn and start walking back, eventually placing my food on the desk. However, I do notice I accidentally left a trail of glittery, paint-filled footsteps behind me on what was once a clean floor. Oops. When did I even step in any wet paint? The world may never know. We'll clean it up. I figure I can spare another few minutes cleaning that up, right? Thankfully, there's a roll of paper towels and a bottle of disinfectant under the desk, so I just use those. It does take longer than I thought, mainly just because glitter is annoying to clean up and the paper towels soak up the paint like nothing. Even after a few minutes, I still haven't gotten rid of it. Somehow, it got on my sleeves too. Definitely not gonna be free from that anytime soon.
No, let me get that.
Oh. You sure? I kinda... Sun presses a finger to my mouth, shushing me. Okay.
Nope, no arguing. Sit back down and let me handle it.
The voices came out quite lovely. They came out quite lovely.
Please.
Oh, okay, King. I shrug as he pulls his hand away before I reluctantly sit back down and leave Sun to deal with my mess while I eat. If you insist.
Yes, I insist. I appreciate the effort, though.
Cutie.
Really, I do.
I smile. He at least seems genuine about it. It was kind of my fault, but alright.
How has your shift been?
I look up, not really expecting him to make small talk. Right now, he's moved on to picking up and putting away the sleeping mats and blankets from earlier. It's been fine. Nothing all that exciting. Mainly just said hi to you and Moon. Did that maintenance thing and got a new arcade machine set up and working.
Oh, fun! Did you happen to see the DJ while you were there?
Yep, he was making new music on the spot as usual. Actually, speaking of, I have to go back to him when I'm done here. Apparently he has some weird behavioral glitch that messes up with his security protocol or something. So, it's never been activated.
Huh. Aren't we all too familiar with behavior bugs?
Yep. Hopefully he won't take up the rest of the night shift, though. Otherwise, I think we'll have a different problem.
No kidding.
I'm about to say something else when I hear a ding from my phone. Taking a look at it, I have a message from a coworker also on shift. Hey, sorry to bother you. For some reason, the power went out in the arcade. So, do you think you could get that checked out once you're done with your break? Thanks. Great. Maybe I jinxed myself by thinking that plugging that new game would go smoothly. My thoughts get cut off when I hear Sun-shaped shadow casting over the desk. I look up to see Sun himself looking at my phone.
What you doing?
He's cute. Nothing. Apparently the power got knocked out in the arcade. So that's one more thing for me to fix.
Oh, darn. Not one day goes by without something breaking in this place. Not a single one. At least you were already heading back up there, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if I'll have enough time to fix that or whatever's going on with the DJ.
You can't ask someone for help? Or at least tell them you're already busy?
Remember, kids, you ain't gotta do not yet. That is not your responsibility. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. Okay. I don't want to make anyone's problem. I'd rather do it myself so it's done right. Both of these are very sleepy answers. I'm gonna say it's this one. I shrug. Look, I'm trying to get moons. I'm trying to get some moon points. Okay, I'm done. I shrug. I don't want to make it someone else's problem. At worst, I'll stay a bit late if I can finish everything.
You sure?
I nod, typing up a response from my coworker saying I'll take care of it before putting my phone in my pocket. I stand up and stretch, preparing to say bye to Sun before going about the rest of my shift. If I don't see you later today, I'll at least be seeing you tomorrow when I do that maintenance thing again.
Alrighty. Good luck with your work. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
What does that mean, Sun? I'll try. So, like, I wonder if Sun's...
I mean it.
Is Sun's, I feel like Sun's answers are more playful and, what's it called? Playful and, sincere. Moon likes, wait, no, I said that wrong. Moon likes playful and then Sun likes sincere. I could have it different. I could have it backwards. I'll try.
Good. Take care now.
Sun and I exchange waves goodbye, a slight grin on my face while I leave the daycare for what will probably be the last time tonight. No. While Sun continues to clean up the daycare area, alone, for the rest of the night. Poor thing. Only to have to do it again tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that, forever. Or however long this place stays open. I spare one last glance back through the glass. Sun's turned away from me, walking to some other corner of the daycare and disappearing from sight. Sighing, I make one quick trek to the break room to clock back in. By now, it's about 2:30 a.m. Only a few more hours. As I suspected, the arcade is currently dark and dead silent. An almost unsettling contrast to the bright neon lights and headache-inducing music from just an hour ago. Do y'all hear this music? I don't know if I have it high enough for you guys. Hold on. Hold on. I'll put it here. Oh, goodness gracious. I know that there's some levers and a breaker in here somewhere. I have to find them if I want to restore power to this place. No one's around right now, so I decided to just use my phone's flashlight to guide me. Excuse me? Oh God, okay. I need both of my headphones? Okay. Alright, okay. That's concerning. Headphones are recommended for this portion, which makes use of directional sound. I don't even know if both of these headphones work. We'll figure it out. I am also scared. I am also terrified. 'Cause what do you mean? Okay. I'll go left. I immediately bump into a row of arcade machines. Alright, wrong way. Go forward. I keep going forward. I think I'm going the right way. I don't really know. I still have trouble remembering where things are in here sometimes. There's a row of arcade machines to my left, so that's out. I go to the right, closer to one of the walls. Thankfully, I do spot a lever between two arcade machines and I flip it on. Cool, that's one. If I remember correctly, there's 2 more levers I have to flip before I can go reset the breaker. Okay, I don't hear anything, so I'm assuming nothing means go forward. I go forward, towards the left side of the arcade where I came in. I don't see anything yet, so I keep walking until I see the wall opposite of where I was. Okay. If I go left, that I'm going in. Okay. I go left this time, passing by the staircase leading to the 2nd floor of the arcade. I should probably head up there at some point. But for now, I do see another lever on the wall to my right. Why we don't have all the levers in the same place? I don't know. I figure it's smart not to question it for now and simply flip the switch before I make a U-turn to head upstairs. Just one more lever and I can go back down and finally get the power back on. Okay, I'm gonna go forward. I keep going forward, spotting the final level on the far wall. I pick up the pace just a little bit, wanting to get this done sooner rather than later. I'm able to flip the switch without any issue, so I retrace my steps back down the stairs. I think we had the breaker moved to be closer to the main stage, so I'm going to try heading there. I know I can hear something nearby. Something robotic moving around. Probably just another staff bot. You know, there's usually way more of them roaming around by now. I simply decide to go forward, figuring I'll bump into the stage eventually. It's kind of hard to miss. I eventually see the raised platform at the edge of my phone's flashlight, and I head over to the empty space to the right of it. I glance to my left just a second, only catching a glimpse of one of the DJ's many very large hands. Oh, okay. He doesn't seem to be moving, though. Should I be nervous? Should I be scared? I think I'm scared. I am nervous and scared. I am nervous and scared. I try to focus on the task at hand, opening the breaker and quickly resetting the power. With one final switch flipped, I can hear something just beyond the wall power on. A strong buzzing erupting from the breaker, and noises above me which can only describe as mechanical. The power should be turning on about now. One more thing to take care of. Only one left. Moon, you jerk. Moony, you jerk, you asshole. Moon, you're a jerk, and I love you. You jerk, I love you. Oh, okay. Ow. I think my back hit a corner of one of those games cabinets or something. It hurts.
Oops.
I rub one of my shoulder blades, a throbbing pain still shooting through my back. Meanwhile, Moon can only cover his mouth with one hand and laugh at my misery as the wire holds him a few feet in the air.
Oh, my mistake. I didn't think you'd be that startled.
Right. It's almost the end of the hour. Makes sense that Moon would be out and about. Well, you now stand corrected. Moon lowers himself to the ground before offering a hand, which I take as he helps me back up. Jerk. I laugh, lightly punching Moon's arm. Not that he can actually feel it.
Ouch. I'm so hurt.
I adore the mannerisms that they added with Moon. They added some very lovely mannerisms that I'm here for. Okay. He's so cute. I roll my eyes. It serves you right. The power finally starts returning to the arcade. However, not abiding by the nighttime sequence for some reason. The lights aren't even completely on yet, but I see Moon's rays jerk out of I see Sun's rays jerk out of Moon's faceplate.
Why did he do that?
Oh, he's in trouble. Whoa, you okay?
Oh, I'm fine, but I cannot believe him.
Okay. He's mad. Hey, that looks like it hurt. That looked like it hurt.
He made you get hurt. And for what? Some
Son, I have to raise my voice slightly, which I don't enjoy doing. I'm fine. You two are okay, though. Does it hurt when you do that? Sorry if I'm prying, though. Just kinda noticed. Sun shrugs, one hand grasping his other arm as his rays seem to shrink back into his head a bit.
Normally it doesn't. It only really hurts if one takes over without warning or in the wrong light level or something.
He puts the word hurts in air quotes, which makes sense. He wasn't made to feel anything. Oh. Maybe try not to do that, I guess. I mean, thanks for being concerned, but don't go hurting each other in return, okay? Sun lets go of his arm as he straightens back up, as if letting out a deep breath.
Right.
I happen to catch a glance to where the DJ is stationed. Ooh, child. That was a jump scare all of its own. That was a jump scare. Hey, DJ. Did the outage do that? I guess it would make sense. He's here all the time, so his power source is probably linked to whatever powers the arcade. Then again, I'm not fully sure how he works, much less how he doesn't chug through the electricity at his massive size.
Oh, is he okay?
I don't know. What? Sun retreats towards the ceiling with the wire. When I look up, he puts a finger on his mouth in a shushing motion. Probably doesn't want the other staff knowing we were seemingly just standing around, making small talk on oh-so-precious company time. Thank God Sun left when he did. It turns out one of my supervisors wants to see me. Oh. Looks like you got the power working. Yeah, the DJ's been shut off, though. Yeah, don't worry about him. Probably just went through a hard reboot after his power source was suddenly cut off. It's normal. You were going to check out that bug of his, right? Yep. Just leave it for now. If everything else about him still works, he should be in safe mode now. That's the sound of a terrible choice. A terrible choice. You sure? About 87% sure. Yeah. You just make sure he reboots okay and nothing else breaks and you can be done for the night. Someone should be getting the nighttime sequence here back up and running too, so don't worry about that either. All right. My supervisor waves before walking off. Hi. Good luck, Sleepy Bug. Thanks. Oh, child. As I leave, I make my way to the DJ stage. We're about to get chased. Thankfully, there's a toolbox just beyond the stage's archway, just out of sight from where the audience would be. I pick it up and search around the DJ for some sort of removable panel, where I can directly access his system and make sure he's powered on safely. Eventually, I do find it. I had to pull myself onto his back as if I were climbing a mountain, but there it is. I unscrew and detach the panel, placing it and the toolbox next to me. Something drops onto the stage, and I look over to see Moon still on the wire, Standing in the cast of shadow in the archway, he silently gazes at the DJ for a moment. Don't worry about him. Getting him powered on right now.
All right.
Thankfully, it looks like everything is in order, so I let him reboot fully. After a minute, the DJ's head tilts, and where Moon is standing, it's hard for me to see what his expression is. All right now. The ground beneath me begins to shift when the DJ props himself on its six large arms, and I have to hold on to him in order to not fall off. Moon just laughs.
Can you move all right?
I realize what he's doing just as the DJ starts backing up. Hey, I'm still here. Oh my god, brain. The DJ suddenly stops before lowering himself onto the ground. I quickly replace the panel on his back before hopping off. Not trying to fall and break a bone today. No thanks.
You weren't going to fall.
He thinks this is hilarious. Says the guy that had the massive robot move knowing I was on his back.
I would have caught you if you fell.
Boy.
Which you didn't.
I roll my eyes, putting the toolbox back where I found it. Well, how about you? His hand rests on the stage, head tilted slightly as he blinks at me. You feeling okay? He nods. I smile. Good to hear.
He appreciates it a lot, you know.
I lightly rub the back of my neck, a bit surprised. I just powered him on, but whatever you say, hey. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Okay. Moon shakes his head, but the smile on his face remains as he and the DJ exchange glances. Thankfully, everything seems to be fine, so I'm allowed to leave basically whenever. And pray that nothing else goes wrong after I leave. That should be everything, I think. What? So... Moon? My supervisor's back. Shit, I guess I was too distracted to notice. Moon, why aren't you patrolling? Or, I forgot what was his name. What was his voice? Moon, why aren't you patrolling? You know you don't have all the time in the world, and neither do we. Moon's expression visibly shifts as he stands upright, towering over me and my supervisor.
Just checking around here, that's all.
I saw you making small talk. Try to save it for when you're back in the daycare. And Sleepybug isn't on shift. Please. Sorry, I'll leave.
Or what?
Why did the music stop? Y'all hear the music stopped? The music stopped. Why did the music stop? Moon, why did the music stop? His faceplate tilts slightly as his usual shit-eating grin grows. My supervisor doesn't seem all that amused, though, as they say, and keep talking. Or, as they sigh and keep talking. You know what? If someone other than me saw this, they might just erase you from that body completely. Moon's smiling, but there's something off about it. There's nothing happy about that face he's wearing.
You don't plan on telling them, right?
So, sometimes I forget that he was slightly murderous at one point in time. And he can still be murderous if he wants to, for real. What? That didn't sound normal. Moon stares down at them. His hands seem oddly tensed up as he looks over at them. My supervisor is seemingly unfazed, but they say nothing. The music stopped and I'm concerned. Okay. Moon? That's fine. Moon's smiles shrink as he glances at me. For a moment, I struggle to find words, but I speak again. We can always hang out another time. When I'm not busy, I mean. I glance down at his hands, still tensed, before looking back at his face, trying to somehow send him a mental hint to back off for his own sake. Eventually, his expression relaxes as he gives us some space. So... Right. The DJ seems to be fine, so you can go home whenever. Have a good night. You too. They leave without another word. The DJ, who's been watching in silence, slowly shifts one massive hand towards Moon, who places one hand on top of it. You doing okay? Moon doesn't respond for a moment, but eventually looks at me with a smile.
Yes, of course.
I know y'all don't got me out here worried about my animatronic boyfriend. I'm not exactly convinced, but maybe I shouldn't pry?
You should go home, though.
But...
We're already very, very busy here, and you still need to get some sleep.
Moon, I'm not tired.
Then explain the circles under your eyes.
Are you calling me ugly? Moon points directly at my face. Yes, my sleep schedule still isn't the best, but he doesn't need to rub it in like that. Genetics. Moon raises an eyebrow before letting the cable lift off the ground.
Right. Genetics. Has anyone told you that you're bad at lying?
Okay, well... I'm not...
So bad.
That mischievous grin returns as Moon laughs at my perpetually tired face. I roll my eyes and hop off the stage, making my way to the elevator. I guess I'll see you tomorrow then? Moon trails behind me for a bit.
Yes, of course.
All right. I take my phone out of my pocket and look at the time, about 3:20 in the morning. The nighttime sequence is ending soon. I guess sooner than I thought, though, as the light returns to their regular fluorescent shades, and I turn to see Moon wave at the robot body shifts into Sun. Hey! Sun has his usual smile, but there's something off about it. Maybe what just happened with Moon upset him or something. Sometimes I forget that the two of them can still see through each other's eyes, even if they're not the one currently active.
Hello?
Hi.
Or, I guess, goodbye?
I shrug. I could probably spare some time, but Moon insisted.
Yep, he did. And so do I.
Oh! They're acting suspicious. There's no music, and you're acting suspicious. What is going on? Sun gently ushers me towards the elevator with one hand.
Run along now. About time you got yourself home.
I nod, pressing the elevator button and waiting for the door to open, but behind me, I hear the usual sound of gears and robotics within Sun and Moon's shared body fade away suddenly. I turn to look, and they're gone. I guess that makes sense. Today started off fine, but got a bit weird at the end. I haven't really seen Sun and Moon argue before, or at least however close I can get to seeing an argument considering only one controls the body at a time. And it's never been about anything too serious, usually just playful bickering, usually caused by Moon trying to get a rise out of Sun. I don't know if the update changed anything, but hopefully tomorrow is better. I'm about to head into the break room, only for the door to suddenly be pulled away from my hand. Vanessa girl. Looking up, I see Vanessa just about to leave. She's also wearing one of those black cloth masks, medical masks. Oh, hey. I'd say we're both equally surprised. How have you been? I back away from the door just to get out of her way and give her some space. I haven't seen you around much, and some of the others started to wonder if you're okay, so...
I'm fine.
Vanessa quickly walks past, almost speed walking to the other side of the lobby as she coughs into her arm. Alright. Weird. I wanted to at least know what she's doing, but I guess she has better things to do. Oh. I let out a tired sigh as I enter the break room, using my ID to clock out before double checking to make sure I still have my phone, keys, and wallet on me. Thankfully, I do. So I go to leave the Pizzaplex for the night. Tomorrow is another day. To be continued in night 2. Aww. Yay! That means we got all of night 1. Let's make sure that we got everything that we could get. Oh, we did. Moony. Okay. Let me double check and make sure that I got all the stuff that we could get. Hold on. Yeah, that's everything. That was so much fun. I really liked that game. What'd you guys think? Did you have fun with that one? I'm excited for day 2. Like I said, this was probably one of my favorites when I played. I played this like way back in when I first started the channel. This was probably like my 3rd or 4th game. But this was one of my favorites. It was always so cute. They did so good with the art too. We love to see creators blossom and grow and just it makes me all right, guys. Let me switch back to our full screen so I can yap at you really quick. All right, cutie pies. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Hold on, I think I'm in the way of my. Do I need to? Nope, other way. All right. Whee! It's so funny because I have to shift for different things and different times. It's a whole thing. Thank you guys for spending time with me today. I had a lot of fun. Like I said, this is one of my favorites. It's such a cute game, and the creator is so talented. And it's nice to see how far they've come since the first Sun and Moon. So I highly recommend that you play. The game link is in the description, so make sure that you do rate the games. It helps the creators a lot. You ain't even gotta write nothing, just put a 5, 4, whatever you want to play, and then if you want to play it yourself, they do have it where you can play on the webpage, so that's cute. What else? Be sure to support your creators. Be sure to support this creator. If you have not already, please join our Snugglebug Sanctuary. Once again, I am Sleepybug. That is Miss 5 E's for short. Okay, I'm not Sleepybug. You guys are Sleepybug. I'm Diamond. And welcome to our Snugglebug Sanctuary, where we keep things oh so cozy, oh so sleepy, and oh so sweet. I do voice acting. We play games. We play romance visual novels, yandere visual novels, and we also play romance games a lot. Because I am a certified lover girl who is a problem. Yes. Just so you know, me and SB are talking about finishing up Picture Perfect Boyfriend, so that will be soon. And we will be doing a cozy game next week. I'll put the link for the vote up on Monday. And then I'm trying to think. Patrons will be having their stream tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. I have to make the link. I just haven't made it. I love you guys. I'm sorry. I've been slacking a little bit. So that will get done. And yes, I think that's everything, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Be sure to support me if you can. Give me a little... Oh, I have memberships now. Like I said at the beginning, I'm monetized, which is wild to think. It's wild to think and a wild concept for me to kind of wrap my head around. I'm very excited about it. Very excited. Very blessed and very honored that people are so excited to be with me. I'm just happy. Hi. Thanks. Welcome. Yeah, guys. What else? Is that it? I think that might be it. Yeah, that's all. There will be things that are updating in the future, but I'm still working those out, and I'm giving myself time to work those out and not like force myself to kind of speed that up and rush it. So I'm giving myself time. But yes, Patreon stream tomorrow. Patreon stream is tomorrow. The cozy stream is next week, and then after that we have our... What is that? What game is that? We have the last few doors of Monster Mediator. I'm very excited for Monster X Mediator. All right, cutie pies. Thank you for spending time with me. Your favorite unhinged, cozy YouTuber, voice actor, and romance extraordinaire. I love seeing your face. I love having you here. I love being so sleepy and so cozy. And remember that day by day, moment by moment, we are blossoming like a flower of lavender, calm, cool, and collected. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Bye, cutie patooties. Rest well, eat well, be well at heart. Take your time. Do what you need to do, y'all. See you.